So the first thing I want to bring up is this at bat here. We have Jorge Soler against Jose Barrios, and he's going to ground out with the bases loaded. Remember that. That's going to come in handy. So the scoring doesn't get started until the 6th inning. That ball is going to be hit down the line off of Yusei Kikuchi. Guerrero is going to get all the way to second as Soler dishes it out of the corner. Now Anthony Santander's up against the lefty, hits that ball right up the middle, and 6 innings later, we finally have the first run of the game sliding in safe. What a majestic slide, by the way. Look at this. Superman hit the plate with the mitt. Absolutely beautifully done. Then the bottom of the 6th, the Angels say, "Oh, you scored? Well, I think I want to score." And Yoan Moncada hits that one out. If you guys don't remember who Yoan Moncada is, he was the guy that was going off for the White Sox. So we're going to have a pitching change in the top of the 7th, and immediately Reed Detmers is going to come in, and Ernie Clement's going to hit an instant double. The last 3 outings for Reed Detmers, not good. I saw a tweet. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. He's pitched 0.1 innings in his last 3 outings, and I think his ERA is close to 12, which is just insane. Reed Detmers can't get outs. And that one's going to be hit right up the middle. Look at the slow trot to second, knowing he's not going anywhere after that. Later in this inning, Bo Bichette's going to come up with the bases juiced and nobody out. He's going to sling that one into left field. 2 more runs are going to score, and it doesn't look good for the Halos. So 4-2 brings us to the 9th inning. Jeff Hoffman, longtime Philly, love you, Jeff. Now on the Blue Jays, is on for the 9th inning. 2-run lead to protect it. Kyron Paris just hit the home run, his last at bat. He gets the first at bat against Jeff, and that slider is going to be away. And that slider's way away, not even a competitive pitch. This pitch is much closer, but it's a breaking ball coming down to the top of the zone. You know, the ump usually doesn't call that. So now it's already 3-0 to start this inning. And finally lost them. 2 close pitches, 2 absolutely not close pitches. Either way, runner on first to start it. Not ideal bringing the tying run to the plate this early in the inning. First pitch is going to be in for a strike. He finally gets one over for the inning. 0-1 pitch. Good splitter there, freezes them. It turns out we are going nowhere. That's a horrible 0-2 pitch, and it's smacked right back up the middle, and we're first and second now. So now, the 8th pitch of the inning, and we got bases juiced for the Halos. Nobody out. Bases loaded jam's not going to start too bad. He's got Taylor Ward 0-2 quickly. And Hoffman's actually going to get an out here. Good pitch, freezes him with 97, and he gets to walk back to the dugout. Remember I told you to keep in mind Jorge Soler with the bases loaded? Well, here he is with the winning run at first base. The first pitch to him is inside. Second pitch absolutely makes him look silly. This next pitch is the one he makes contact with, and this is what it sounds like.
Line drive, forward down the left field line. Paris comes in. Neto's on his way. That ties the game. The ball gets away in the corner. Shotwell comes home. It's over. Say goodnight to the Blue Jays. Jorge Soler wins it for the Angels.
Absolutely heartbreaking way to lose. If we analyze this play, it's hit down the line. It caroms off the wall and then bounces over the outfielder's glove. Watch. Whoa! Absolutely whiffed on it. I don't think Noah Shotwell was going to score on this play, and they could have just kept it tied. Now, there still would have only been 1 out, so that would have still been pretty tough. But what a duff from the left fielder. And I think he's a rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I've at least never heard of him before to last night. But I'm not a Blue Jays fan. I don't watch too many of the games. And look at how much taller Jorge Soler is to the translator. My God. Anyway. Yeah. And they're going to get him with a nice Gatorade bath. Good pour, Zach Neto, Logan O'Hoppe. Good pour. Golly. Got the gloves soaked with Gatorade. That's going to be sticky for the game tomorrow. Anyways, not ideal.